Hey guys, now we're going to look in Microsoft Word at something which is pretty cool called reviewing, and underneath reviewing we have this thing called comments. Now what's really nice about comments is that you can work on a document, send this document or share this document with somebody else, and then they can also comment on the document without changing anything but just talking about it or discussing the document. I'm going to give you an example of how this works. Let's say I am the author of this document and I have some proposed changes for another person to work on my document, and it's all about Mars 1, living on Mars. So I'm going to go to the review tab. There it is there, review, and in my review tab I've got a comments section, and here I can put in some comments. So let me show you how we're going to do this. So for example, I will be looking here, and here I'm signed in as myself. There I am. And I'm going to look at this picture. I'm like, that picture's a bit big. So I'm going to ask the person who's going to be editing this to maybe they should change this. So I click new comment. Everything shifts to the side. I get a little sidebar that opens up there, and I can then type in something like I can't type that in. Change the, I'm sorry I said but that's what I do. All right, change the width of this image. Now these are just suggestions, okay, or whatever, to, what are we saying, 10 centimeters in width. I really got to maybe edit this, 10 centimeters in width, and ensure it's centered. Okay, cool. So there's one. Let's have a look. I keep on going. So I'm not just reviewing this document using my comments, and here we go. So maybe, for example, this paragraph. So I'm going to select this paragraph because I want my comment to apply to this paragraph. So I select my paragraph. I'm back up here under review, new comment. Click on new comment. Okay, you'll notice that the whole paragraph that I've selected gets highlighted, and it has like a start and an end, and then a line that goes all the way to the sidebar here, or side panel, and then I can type something like should we change the line spacing to 1.5 pts as an example. Okay, cool. So far so good. Click off of that. You can see it's just still subtly highlighted there, and a line, and I can see, okay, cool. So let's keep going. Let's do this one. I can either click at the end, at the beginning, or select the whole thing. I mean, it's really up to you. I'm going to select the whole thing because then they know that I'm referring to that, all three words. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Review a new comment, and let's say, you know what? Change. I keep typing Chagade. Change this title to let's say it living on Mars. Okay, and you know what? I can actually select this, Control B for bold, and make it stand out a little bit. So it's actually pretty cool. Rightio. What else do we have? Let's see. Here we have one down here. So let's say I want to put a picture below this paragraph. Okay, so I'm just going to copy a comment that I wrote earlier, as it saves me time. Go over here. I'm just going to go new comment, and just imagine I've typed that super fast. Wow, magic! There it is. Insert the image, blah blah blah, and it's a link. So you see, comments can have links. They can even have images. I think I haven't tried yet, and you can make them bold, italic, underlined, all that stuff. Okay, so I've created this document, and I'm going to save it now. Alright, all saved. So now I'm going to show you what happens when another person opens the document, a different user, what the comments will look like, and what they can do with those comments. So let me switch accounts now. Account switched. I'm now a different person. The new me. Alright, here we go. Here you can see it's the other account that I have. Okay, so there it is there. It's got a little, that's my icon, MH. What do you know? And I've opened up the document. This is a different person now, so just imagine this is somebody else. And I'm going here and I'm like, okay, cool. So I can see upon opening this document, in fact, I don't even have to be on the review tab. I can see on opening the document that there are comments. So I can go, okay, cool. So the other Matthew wanted me to change this to width of 10 and ensure that it's centered. Well, let me just do that. So I'll just double click on that, and I'll just go to the width there and make that 10, and then I also want to make sure that it is centered. So I've done that now. Okay, so I've got two choices here. I can click over here and I can reply, or I can resolve. In other words, reply means like something like, okay, I have done so. All right, and then the other, whoa, come back here, and then the other person, the other Matthew, will see that I've done that, and they can see my comment, and I can then, or I can click on resolve, like, okay, I've done it, I'm closing this comment, so I'm going to click resolve, and that's what that does. Do you see? Pretty cool, isn't it? Reply or reopen the comment. So it's kind of like if you resolve it, then the comment stays there, but it's sort of grayed out a bit and you can see that it's been addressed. Let's have a look at another one. So should we change the line spacing to 5? I can reply to this one and I'm going to say, no, I don't want to. And I'll just leave it just like that. I won't resolve anything. And again, the other Matthew, the other me, will have a look and see that I've just said no. Okay, so then they can choose to resolve that or reply again or just delete the comment if they want to. All right, so let's see. Change this to living on Mars. So you know what? Let's go and do that. And I'm going to change that to living on Mars. Now, because I deleted that, the comment's deleted as well. And you know what? In hindsight, I probably didn't want to do that. So let's just go here. And let's see what happens if I just change it to living on, oh my word, living on Mars. Okay, and I'm just going to say resolve. I don't have to comment on that or reply, just resolve. It's done. I did it. Okay, cool. If you don't need that anymore, of course, I mean, you can go to reviews, review, and I can just say delete. And I can just delete the comment. Watch. Delete. It's gone. Easy. And then, of course, at the bottom, let's see what we've got here. Right, insert this image below the paragraph. So because this is just a hyperlink, I can control click. That'll then open up the image in my web browser. I'll just show you. There it is there. I can make a copy of that. I'm cheating again by just copying and pasting. I mean, normally you would save it and reference it and all that stuff, but I'm just moving pretty quickly here. Okay, and I can just say a resolve. Do you see? So that's what comments are for. And a comment allows you to then give information, advice, guidance, instructions in the document without affecting the content of the document. And that's how we use comments. Okay, there you go. Review, new comment, delete all comments, and you can just go from one comment to the next. Just read through them. So there's the previous one, the previous one, the previous one. Voila. Okay, I hope that makes sense.